Hey! The Cinematic Flashbacks welcomes you to the channel. Today, I'm going to explain Christmas Bloody Christmas. In a progression of television commercials like the ones generally seen before Christmas, it is uncovered that an organization called Soul Mechanical Items has utilized state-of-the-art mechanical innovation created by the U.S. Safeguard Division to make a Robo-St. Nick Claus. This Robo-Santa Plus machine can say 90,000 words, has full reasonable movement, and is worked with military-level development, guaranteeing that advanced mechanics can be utilized effectively to introduce happy festivals. It is reported that at the anonymous town that we are going to follow, the Robo-Santa Plus model will be in plain view the approaching end of the week at the Midland Shopping Center and a famous toy store called GW Crazy. On the night of Christmas Eve, hero Tori Toombs gets ready to close her music record store with her representative, Robbie. Through her discussions with Robbie, it is exceptionally clear that the representative, who is likewise a companion, needs to get personal with the lady, yet Tori teasingly continues to stay away from such an opportunity. She discusses a night out with a kindling date, yet Robbie figures out how to persuade her to go for a beverage with him first. They stroll through the cold roads to a companion's shop, which is, it just so happens, the GW Insane Toy Store. The couple claiming the store, Lana and Jay, welcome the two and have a couple of beverages together before Tori and Robbie head to another bar. In this while, the life-sized Robo-Santa Plus abruptly wakes up all alone and clears its path through the large toy store covertly. While Lana and Jay are sincerely fascinated with one another, the robot gets hold of a hatchet from the crisis axe and severely kills the couple cruelly. Robbie chooses to drive Tori home and perhaps take a shot at her as well, however little do the two have any idea that Christmas night will be more bloody than they can envision. He too realized that Christmas night will be more bloody than they can envision. Commercial. How does the automated St. Nick Claus unleash ruin on the city? Passing by the GW Insane Toy Store, Tori and Robbie truly do hear shouts from the inside, yet they accept it as Lana and Jay's party. Be that as it may, as they drive towards Tori's home, Robo-Santa Plus follows them by walking and arrives at the area. It is going to go into Tori's home when it hears one more man from an alternate house and chooses to make this family its objective first. Entering the spot, which is illuminated for Christmas and has folded presents and merry things all around, St. Nick kills the man and afterward his significant other. It then recognizes a little fellow, which is the offspring of the couple, and the kid is befuddled and invigorated simultaneously. Not good enough for him, our robot St. Nick crushes his hatchet on the kid and kills him as well. During this time, Tori and Robbie had settled in the lady's home and had then taken part in closeness, which was intruded on by the noisy shouts of the young man nearby. St. Nick before long advances over to Tori's home, and the lady swiftly awakens her siblings by marriage, who are additionally in the house. Them three and Robbie attempt to consider a method for getting away, however the robot is excessively strong and shrewd to hoodwink. It seizes the sister and afterward the brother by marriage, killing them with a similar savagery as in the past, while Tori and Robbie figure out how to get away from through the storm cellar. They immediately race to Robbie's vehicle and attempt to get away, yet the shock of this and the colossal measure of liquor they had consumed through the night make up for lost time to them. The vehicle runs into a left vehicle of one of the neighbors and doesn't appear to move. The neighbor emerges to fight the harm to his property and is killed by Robo-Santa Plus. Robbie attempts to move the vehicle some more, yet it crashes once more, and sadly, a similar destiny follows for him. Tori attempts to help however much she can in any case needs to simply watch on as the malicious robot St. Nick crushes his hatchet into Robbie's face, quickly killing him. The St. Nick Claus machine is practically similar to an impervious tank, almost difficult to obliterate, as Tori before long finds out. She had before figured out how to educate the police regarding the lethal machine, and it is just now that a police watch vehicle shows up, similarly as the St. Nick is going to go after her subsequent to killing Robbie. The police officer, clearly, doesn't trust the lady, as the other failing Robo-Santa Plus models had just caused some minor, immaterial harm till now. The official demonstration's too positive about managing the robot and gets his head brushed off by his own shotgun. Tori gets away from the scene in the squad car and drives away on the expressway when she is come by another watch vehicle and a rescue vehicle. The police currently suspect Tori to have been engaged with the homicides since she is in a ridiculous state, and she is arrested. The police division previously had not many staff working because of the merry day, and the majority of them were shipped off Tori's neighborhood to actually look at the scene. Just the sheriff and an official stayed back at the police headquarters alongside the lady. St. Nick before long arrives at this spot, as well, with its lethal goal, and effectively kills off the officials. Tori and the Savage Machine presently enjoy a long find the stowaway pursuit, with the lady making an honest effort to get by. She figures out how to get away from the consuming police headquarters and drives away in an emergency vehicle, yet St. Nick additionally bounces onto the vehicle and attempts to kill the lady. Robo Santa Plus begins pursuing Tori again, with its eyes currently self-destructed and supplanted by simple yet threatening laser lights. Tori gets herself a toy blade sufficiently skilled to cut somebody and utilizations it against the robot. Briefly, it seems like Mechanical St. Nick shows some care, all things considered, for it quits moving subsequent to being pierced by the sword in its chest. Yet again Tori moves away and has a go at calling for help on her telephone, however St. Nick then, at that point, fires up once more and pursues the lady. It is maybe from the many wires noticeable on the robot's body that Tori gets a last arrangement as a top priority and follows up on it right away. She strikes up a fire to set off the crisis sprinklers on the rooftop and figures out how to bring St. Nick under it. The water falling onto the open electrical wires causes a few enormous flashes, and the robot eventually detonates into fire. At this point, Tori has been harmed on her lower leg and has likewise lost several fingers on her hands, however her endurance is the only thing that is in any way important to her. As morning breaks, she leaves the store and vehemently commends her triumph, lying on the frigid roads generally shrouded in blood.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing.